phone.
Okay. This is a regular meeting agenda of the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale, Tuesday, January 17, 2023, at 7 p.m. I call the meeting to order by salute to the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor D'Amato.
Here.
Councilman Catalano.
Here.
Councilman Del Ripa.
Here.
Councilman Graziano.
Here.
Councilwoman Hudson is excused. Councilwoman Schubert.
Here.
Councilman Yazdi.
Here. Okay, we also have our administrative assistant. That's wrong. All right. Brianna Smith, our business administrator, Michael Sondemar, and our borough attorney, Dawn Sullivan. This meeting is called to pursuant to provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Herald News on January 9, 2023. Copies were provided to the local news media and posted continuously in the municipal building. A copy of this notice is available to the public as on file in the office of the municipal clerk. As per state fire code, I am required to acknowledge that there are two emergency exits in this council chambers, the main entrance which you enter through, and a secondary exit to the left of where I am seated. If there is an emergency, walk orderly to the exits, exit through the door, down the stairs, and out the building. If there's any questions, please raise your hand. All right, seeing none, we do not have any non-agenda items. Can I have a motion up to our early public comment?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak? Please come on up. You good? Okay. Okay, can I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Report of committees? Nothing for you? Edie?
Yeah. For the library committee, the board of trustees, they have a lot of events coming up this year, which include March 31st is the designer bingo at the Fireman's Hall, and with all this, the tickets will be available right from the foundation's, the library's webpage. Dueling Pianos, the date is April 22nd, so I suggest if anybody wants those tickets to get them, because it was very successful last year and people missed out and were upset. So when you see those tickets for sale, definitely get them. There's going to be the Queen's Tea Thursday, May 18th at the High Society Tea House in Wayne. The Sloan Park Festival is on the schedule for June. There's no date yet, but I guess we'll give them a date. They spoke about Pride Day in September, that it seems that they're going to change the name. I forget what the other meeting. They're changing the name, but and then there's also the Louis Vuitton raffle in September to early December, which is the other big event that they have. They have wine tasting coming up. That's to be determined. And then I asked them to put on their schedule the Sloan Park Winter Stroll, which it seems that is going to be an annual thing for us. So I told them to include that. Of course, always go on the website to look up the senior crafts. And there's also two events, which we spoke about last time, regarding seniors. It's a free event to teach them how to do free wills, that they could do that. And then with the senior committee, the senior center in town, they're also very busy with their annual events that the monthly events that they do, and which include, they always have the line dancing, which is a weekly event. There's chair aerobics, balance class. So all those, Brianna, she puts them on our website, and all the seniors, they know where to look. And there's also a bunch of deadlines for trips that they're taking. The other committee that I'm new to, Sean Walsh, he got back to me yesterday to say that their reorg meeting is tonight, I believe.
Okay.
So I won't be invited to sit through one of those meetings until he calls me tomorrow. So then I'll have more info there. And that's it.
Okay, very good.
And that Pride Day, I think they renamed it Bloomingdale Celebration Day.
Oh, is that the final?
I think that's what I see it on the public events calendar, that's what they call it.
Oh, well, I think that's still up for debate. Last I heard was
Published right
Bloomingdale
now.
Town Day. So it could change a few times before
Okay.
September.
I heard
I
fall,
would
I
like that
heard fall
committee to
festival.
come back to us before we start advertising or changing the name of something that's been Pride Day for a long time.
Okay.
Well, that's because apparently some folks showed up
I understand why,
Pride Day,
Yeah.
yeah.
but I think we should have some input in that because we represent,
Right.
all right, not that we would be against changing it. I kind of like the Bloomingdale Celebration Day.
And then the fall festival is also a nice idea, since it
Yeah.
is fall themed and orange and all that.
Yeah, so I'd just like to know that before we blast it out there and change it.
Okay.
Okay? Anybody else?
A couple things, Mayor.
Go ahead.
Drug Alliance, the Unity event is scheduled for Thursday, March 30th. That'll be the dodgeball game in Walty Bergen. I believe it's 6 p.m. And then just an update, I don't know if you noticed on your agendas tonight that we do not have the bills list on there. Due to a couple of different factors, pretty much a perfect storm. We had an early second meeting in January. They're still trying to roll over the system in Edmonds, which is taking some time. They have some glitches there. And then with schedule of the payroll this first beginning of the year, usually it ends at the end of the year and we have some time, but this was the first of the year and obviously we were short one person. So what they are going to do is prepare the bills list, and I talked with the CFO and the mayor about this, and they'll get it out to me next week. I'll review it and I'll also send it to the council to look at. And if there's any questions or concerns, you can let me know at that point. And if there's something we want to pull, we'll pull it off. If we can't get answers, we'll pull it off that way as well. And then what we'll do, we'll just vote in the first meeting in February to accept the bills. But there's certain bills that they have to go out, we have to pay. But we can't produce the report at this point in time, so. So you'll see it next week.
Okay, any questions on that?
And we'll make it available for public as well. I'm sure you guys are thinking that as well.
So we have enough time, we don't have to have a special meeting?
No,
No.
Okay.
nope,
So I know that includes the Board of Ed.
Yep.
First to get paid.
exactly, they're gonna get there, yeah.
Well, they can wait. Okay, anybody else? Bree?
Nothing to report.
What?
Nothing this evening, Mayor.
For me, just want to make note of the fire that our department went to in Ponta Lakes, and there was 5 firemen injured in that house fire from an explosion. They don't know the details of what caused it, because that's still under investigation, but 2 guys went to the hospital. Everybody was released, everybody's okay, but it's just the danger that guys put themselves in. They got caught in the basement when this thing let loose. So, thank God nobody was seriously injured, but it was, just shows whether you're volunteer or paid, the results can be the same. You gotta be careful. That's why they do all the training. Just so you guys know, and you're thinking about those guys from Ponta Lakes that were hurt. All right?
Also, for the Triborough, our Triborough volunteers, this weekend they're celebrating 50 years it's their installation dinner, but they're gonna be celebrating 50 years of service. Helen Wyckoff is gonna be honored that day. And,
There's actually there's four recognitions we're going to be doing
yeah, because of
There's
because of
40,
COVID.
45, two 45s
Gail
and a 40. Gail
Dunlap.
Dunlap?
Yeah, and Dean
But not the-
Dunlap,
Yeah.
Dean, also 45 years, because of the fact that they didn't have, with COVID, they're
Yeah.
doing that.
And also Joyce Reyes, who's 40 years.
And I had another question. But I guess that could be public comment at this point. But the seniors wanted to, their rummage sale went really well, but it was a lot of work. And they were thinking of doing like a rummage sale, but out of the cars. Like people bring their stuff,
Sell
take
and
it.
go take it home.
Because there was a lot of stuff left behind, so I guess we need to.
They just got to secure the date, put it on the calendar, and
We use their parking lot out
And use
back.
their
So
parking lot out
they
back?
don't need like anything, vendor, like license or anything.
We
like
can
that.
waive the permit fees for the garage sale or whatever you want to call it.
just need a date, and then,
We'll put it on a resolution.
yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Item 8, Resolution 2023 1.95, the consent agenda. Have a motion, please, to accept the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second?
Okay, any questions?
Okay, just thank you to Donna for her years of service, Mayor.
Roll call, please.
Catalano,
Yes, abstain from 2023 1.97.
Delariva,
Yes?
Graziano,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes,
Yazdi,
Yes.
Okay. Pending items, second and final reading, public hearing, ordinance number 1-2023, amending chapter 92 zoning, parking, and loading and automotive services. Public notice statement, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
Have a motion to read by title.
So moved?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 92, Article 5, Regulations Governing Certain Uses, Section 92-22, Parking, Loading, and Automotive.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to comment? Seeing no one, a motion to close?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor? Have a motion for adoption, or if there's any comments.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Delariva,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Schubert,
yes,
Yazdi,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Okay. Item B, second and final reading and public hearing, ordinance number 2-2023, 2023 salary ordinance. Have a, public notice statement, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
Can I have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance establishing a minimum and maximum range of salary compensation for categories and titles of officers, non-contractual employees, and contractual employees of the Borough of Bloomingdale.
Have a motion about public hearing.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up? Seeing no one, a motion to close?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I have a motion for adoption?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Graziano?
Yes.
Schubert?
Yes.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Delariva?
Yes.
New business. Adoption of resolution number 2023-1.102, authorizing contract with Action Data Payroll Services. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Schubert?
Yes.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Delariva?
Yes.
Graziano?
Yes.
Item B, adoption of resolution number 2023-1.103, authorizing municipal advisory services, Phoenix Advisory for bond anticipation notes. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Delariva?
Yes.
Graziano?
Yes.
Schubert?
Yes.
Okay. Adoption of resolution number 2023-1.104, amending the proposed study area in a resolution 2022-7.15. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Catalano?
Yes.
Delariva?
Yes.
Graziano?
Yes.
Schubert?
Yes.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Introduction of ordinance number 3-2023, amending chapter 92 zoning, single-family garages. Can I have a motion to read by title?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending chapter 92 zoning, article 7, schedule of regulations of the code of the Borough of Bloomingdale. And final reading and adoption will be scheduled for March 7th, so this has time to be referred to the planning board.
Can I have a motion to open late public comment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak? Come on up. Can I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We do have one matter of personnel in executive session, and there's a possibility of coming out back to public and taking action. Okay? Can I have a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Okay. Okay. All right, resolution number 2022 1-105, correct?
Will be 106.
106. So we
During
ended,
executive session is 105.
okay, it's 106. 106, correction. 2023, 1.106. It said 122 here. Okay, resolution of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, authorizing a salary increase to the Borough Clerk Brianna Smith. Whereas in 2018, the Borough Council and the Borough of Bloomingdale appointed Brianna Smith as municipal clerk following the retirement of former municipal clerk. And whereas, effective January 1, 2021, Mrs. Smith was reappointed to a second three-year term as a municipal clerk. And whereas, pursuant to New Jersey NJSA 40A 9-134, Mrs. Smith attained tenure on December 31st, 2022, the conclusion of her fifth continuous year of service as municipal clerk. And whereas, throughout the course of her term serving as municipal clerk, Mrs. Smith has excelled in the position both locally and in the County Clerks Association. And whereas she has gained experience, Mrs. Smith acquired additional responsibilities assigned by the Borough Council and Administrator, and through the enactment of the new legislation by the state of New Jersey, which created additional responsibilities for the clerk's office. And whereas, as a result, Mrs. Smith's professional growth and achievements, the mayor and council desire to authorize the salary to increase for 2023. Now therefore be it resolved, the mayor and council of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, and the state of New Jersey, that salary increase for Brianna Smith for 2023 is hereby authorized. Her base salary shall be $103,678.71, effective January 1st, 2023. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Any questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Delariva,
Very much yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Schubert,
Yes.
Gassie,
Yes, well deserved.
Catalano,
Resoundingly yes.
Can I vote on this?
No.
Okay. All right. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
In favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Our next meeting